Hi everybody, this is Thrift Flip with Megan, and I'm Megan. I'm a part-time reseller, and I'm going to share what's sold the last couple of days. All of these sales are from March 6th and 7th. This week's been super slow, kind of clearing through old stock, trying to clear out, making room for some spring and summer fun stuff. I have been accepting lower offers than I normally would, but my closet is out of control and I need to move things quick. So I'm just going to share a couple of things. I think there's like 8 or 9 items that I've sold. I've done a couple of bundles, but let's get into it. I'm going to share what cost of goods was. I'm going to share what they sold for, the earnings from that sale, and then the profit. So I'll give you a grand total at the end, but just going to show what's moved this first week of March. So first on the list is these. I'm going to go through all my Poshmark sales first, then get to eBay. I did a bundle offer on this that I accepted. It's a Lake Dog hoodie. I never heard if this is a brand or if this is just a term, but I got it in a bag sale. Every Wednesday and Friday, there's a local thrift store that I go to, and they've got really good deals on their inventory there. It's usually breaks down cost of goods to being about $1 to $3 on most items. So this was a bag sale day. You filled up a whole paper bag that comes from a grocery store about that size, and it was $1 an item, because I put this with a couple of jackets together, but each bag was $4. So a lot of bags that had like sports bras, thinner t-shirts, or leggings and stuff, those were significantly cheaper because you get a lot more in there. This one, Lulu and Lake Dog combo bundle. These are the capri leggings, size 8. They came in on an offer. I think these were listed for $35. And the hoodie was listed for $22. They offered me $45 for the bundle, and I accepted because I was really wanting to move these. I've had these for about a year, and they had just been sitting. I think the capri size doesn't really ship as fast as they used to. The full leggings seem to move better for me, but that was a good enough price for me. The profit on the total cost of goods would be about $8, and the after fees and everything, $36, so profit was $28 on this bundle. Most of my Poshmark stuff does go in these medium flat rate boxes for priority mail. They used to be able to give you the option to order online, and they would deliver these straight to your house, and you could get them like bundle packs of $20 or 20 boxes. And for some reason, which maybe just too many people were doing it, for some reason it hasn't been letting me order them online. I had to go into the post office, but I've saved so much on just using these for all my Poshmark shipping, just because it's one less thing to have to buy. But this is my favorite size too, because it fits jeans nice. It fits even jackets pretty. This will probably fit in there fine. This next one is a fur. It's a rabbit's fur jacket. Really good condition. It's a size large. I think on fur coats, it's kind of a crapshoot this year. I was finding a couple of different ones. Both of my black fur jackets, for some reason, just took longer to move. And I'm wondering if it's just the color, if they don't photograph as nice as some of my other ones, because it's really hard to get the detail and the quality of what the fur looks like in a photograph. But this one is really good condition. The cost of goods on this, I got it on an estate sale. It was $25. Usually fur coats I'll list at like $200, $250, and in the past years I've done really good at that price point, but for some reason this year I have been moving fur coats significantly less. I think mostly this year like $125 has been typical, which is odd. A lot of times before it was, I think, like $500 I would sell them for often. One of the best deals I found with a fur coat was a white fox coat I found for $20 at a flea market, and it was listed for like 2 days. I listed it for $500, and somebody bought it full price, full ask, and that made my whole week selling that. Okay, so on that coat, the fur coat, I did accept an offer. So I had taken it down a couple of times. It was like $85 last, and my app automatically sends out deals on, I think it's 10% off. They countered my offer to them and offered $60. I accepted it. It's the end of the season. I've sat on that all year and really haven't had much action on it. So I was ready to move on to the next thing. And I think in the future, I'll probably look more at just like a white or gray type finish that create that like cream color style jacket. Those seem to do really well for me still this year. And I just think the color maybe is what held us back on that. Profit on that coat was $35, I said. This next one is CK Vintage Calvin Klein jeans. I got these in that bag sale. Cost of goods, I guessed at $1, but honestly, they were probably like 30 cents or so after how much would fit in the bag for that. I had them listed for $25, and usually on these, if my cost of goods is so low, if somebody shoots me an offer, it's kind of guaranteed sale. As I said before, I'm trying to clear stuff out. If I'm making money on it, I'm just going to accept it, move on, and take the win. I'm sure I could sit on it for another year and maybe make twice as much, but I'd rather just move it, keep sourcing, keep seeing what's working for me. Next item is, I was really excited when I found this. I liked this a lot. Coverall. It's in a medium men's, but would fit a medium women's. Kind of like hipster style vintage look. I had posted it for quite a bit last year, and I had had a couple of offers. Actually, a lot better offer than I ended up settling for now. And I should have took it then, but shot myself in the foot a couple of times by turning down really pretty decent offers. But it's just kind of a lesson learned. That's why I'm a little bit faster to just accept offers now as they come in, because what I found is over the years, a lot of times the first offer that comes in is sometimes the best offer you're gonna get. Sometimes getting greedy will bite you, and it's easy to know the potential of what you can make on something, but as I source more and I'm looking for fun new things to have in my store, I really like the hunt, and I like getting new things all the time. So eventually I want to get to higher ticket brands and be more selective in what I find. But in my town, what is available around here isn't necessarily always bolo brands or high-end things that are going to make you a killing every time. So I just like to experiment and see what I can make out of what's available to me. And really every win or making profit on anything is exciting for me. If I can turn $1 investment into $10, you know, even what I've done over the short time this year is pretty incredible. So far this year, I think I've sold 3,600 worth of inventory, and that alongside my normal income has really helped me, you know, pay off some debt, do things around the house that I wouldn't normally be able to do. So I really enjoy having that as extra income and being able to keep rolling and finding new things. The last thing that I just boxed up was some white H&M jeans. They are, I think I accepted an offer for, let's see, they were listed for $18. I accepted an offer of $13. It came in yesterday, and cost of goods was $1. That was part of the bag sale. So profit on that was $9.05. And like I said, it's $9 out of $1. It's perfect turnaround, faster than the market, and gives me the cash to reinvest in business and see what I can find. Next up is Levi's 501. They're like new condition. I don't know what was the deal with these or why they didn't sell, but I was ready to move them. So had them listed for $29. I discounted them from, I think $35 originally is what they were posted for. I discounted them, sent out offers. They sent an offer for $28, or no, I sent an offer for $28 in the past, And I think that's the lowest I had gone. So they had sent me an offer for 22. That leaves me with, after fees, $17.60. And then profit, because these were $3 at a garage sale, leaves a profit for $14.60. So usually Levi's 501, easy 25, 30 bucks. But for some reason, people weren't liking this pair. So whatever reason, we'll just keep rolling. Next was these LeBron shoes. So I got these. I really wish I wouldn't have got these. I had kind of came off of feeling good about men's shoes previous to this pair because I had bought a pair of Nikes that were some triple black series. I found it with Google Lens and turned a $4 pair that I found into, I think they sold for $65 on eBay. So when I seen these, I was like, oh great, another pair. It looked very similar. I Googled it. Comps were fine. They were like 45 range. But these sat in really good condition for the whole winter through basketball season and everything. So I was ready to move on from them and move them out of my store. So these, I think, were listed for $45. An offer came in for $27 and I accepted it. That left after fees $21.6 marks 20%, and cost of goods was $5. I mean, still making money, but I just thought it had more potential than that. That's okay. So profit $16.60 on these, and they were a men's, I think they were 12, men's 11 from 2018 LeBron shoes. For whatever reason, they just didn't do what I thought they would. So take our money, run on to the next thing, which is fine with me. Okay. So, shorts. There's one pair of shorts that I'm missing from my ship with me today. I cannot find them anywhere. And I hate when this happens, when I have too many things going on, that if I forgot to unlist something that I maybe had cleared out. I think that might have happened with that pair. But if I can't find them, I'll have to cancel the order, send the buyer a message, or offer them something else that I might have close to that. But it was just a pair of cut-off high-waisted shorts. They were taupe color. It was kind of a good deal because I thought I was sitting on them for a while, but I might have gave up on them long ago and got rid of them. So those were $25. I took an order for $22, or an offer for $22 from them, which left $17.60. Cost of goods, $1, garage sale pair, and that would have gave me a profit of $16.60. So I have it on my list. It's part of what I've sold this week, but I just can't find it, so I'll just move on. This pair was part of the bag sale, and I was really excited about these because I never heard of this brand, but they're kind of a cool striped loafer tinny. But it's called The Office of Angela Scott. Label looks like that. But these sell for big money. These I had, they're not in bad condition, but they're kind of just worn where, like, on the canvas you can see crease. The bottoms are kind of worn too, so I was being pretty fair on price compared to what I found comp wise, and I think I had them listed for $65. Brand new, these go for like $300, but I put them for $65. I've had them for probably, I think, since the end of January or February I got them. They're navy blue, good for spring probably, so somebody probably picked them up for that. But then offer came in for $53. I accepted it. After fees, $42.60, or $42.40 is what the payout will be. I counted it as $1 for cost of goods, but like I said, it's probably 30 cents or so. And that leaves me with $41.40 profit. And usually something this size I'll put in one of these little poly bags. The only downside to using these poly bags, which I like using because sometimes the boxes just get to be too big, is that they aren't marked priority. So I've noticed that when I send things with the priority label, but it's in an unmarked bag like this, sometimes it can take a little longer for the delivery because I think visually they get sorted when they go through the imaging and everything. They have those boxes just sent to the front of the line. So that should be everything for Poshmark. So everything sold on Poshmark was $295 total sales. They took their fees, so less their fees, it's $187.85, and total cost of goods was $48. So for 2 days, that's great. I think it's, let's see, got 187 profit for 2 days, $48 cost of goods out of the $295 in sales. So really good turnaround. I'll take it. eBay I'll do next, which I'm still pretty new to eBay. I used to only sell on Mercari and Poshmark. Lately, I haven't been posting anything to Mercari because things aren't moving on there like they used to for me. And when they had the no fees, it seemed like everybody was using every excuse to send things back because they made it more easy for people to kind of just, for any reason, send it back. So it was a lot of like trying on things, or they just changed their mind. And I just can't operate like that. So I kind of X them off my list for now. Might go back to it eventually, but I just have to see how things play out. I've really been having good luck with eBay, and I think I'll stick with just cross-posting the two for now, and from there maybe expand out from that. But eBay, first thing on the list was an Abercrombie pair of jeans. I don't know where that pair is either, and I think I might have sent it out with my order yesterday for my 2 previous days. They had been posted, they were part of the bag sale. They had been posted for, I think, 2 weeks. Somebody sent an offer on eBay for $12. I took it, cost of goods $1, and they were really small men's size. They were size 29, which I was thinking a woman could order and maybe, you know, have it like a baggy fit, but comps weren't very good on that particular cut or pair, so I just took it as a good deal. It's a recognizable brand. But profit on that is $5.53 after everything. So not a huge moneymaker, but got it off my list and can move on. Next is Birkenstocks. These lavender, they're size 38, so a good size, like women's 7. Lavender style, really cute. I always pick up Birkenstocks no matter what the style, color, anything. If they see Birkenstocks, I'm getting them, especially if they're under $5, but really good condition on the bottom too. Not really worn down. Cork's good. But these were part of the bag sale. These bag sales saved my life. I get so many good deals next to nothing. And they had just put these out. They were all together. I have another pair that I sold that's the same. They must have liked purple because this is lavender. The next pair is purple. But these came all in the same bag, and I was kind of snooping through them all together as I was walking in the store. They had just put them out. I didn't expect them to be Birkenstocks. I thought they were going to be like a Target brand or something, but I looked out. So $1 on those for cost. They were listed for $28. Typically, I will start Birkenstocks at like $45, which might have been what those were originally at, but my whole eBay store, I needed to move a lot of stuff, and I felt like my eBay store was stuck for a while, and I was watching another vlogger, and she put her whole store on sale, and that seemed to like wake it back up, get attention again, and get things moving. So I put a pretty aggressive sale out for 30% off of everything, and I've made a few sells the last couple of days where they kind of came out of nowhere, so I'll take it. They sold, the offer was, or it was sold for the original $28 that it had been discounted to on the sale. So after fees, it would pay out $22.47. Cost of goods, I said about $1, but you know, if these were all stacked up, probably less than that. So profit on that, $21.47. So good turnaround. I've only had those for probably a week, maybe 2 max. So that's a pretty quick turnaround. These are the next pair, which these are in really good condition. I almost wanted to hang on to them until summer. These are really hard color to photograph too, which kind of sucked because they're cool, like wildcat purple color, and they still have the original Brown's shoe fit tag for $140. And I'm regretting selling them now, but I'm just gonna keep it rolling. It's fine. Just keep going. Don't overthink it. There's always more. And I love sourcing too much to hang on to stuff, so I just have to keep going. So on these ones, I had them posted for, let's see, did I not write those down? I didn't write that one down. But these came in on an eBay order, like regular order. It wasn't an offer. I think it originally had them posted for $65, and my whole store, like I said, was 30% off. So whatever that discounted amount is would be what these sold for. So I would guess around like 40-ish bucks, but 2 weeks would have been max of what I had those for. So that was a good turnaround. Next was these. This is on eBay too. And I hadn't heard of this brand, but it's called Bangs. I don't know if you can see that. But it had a really cool embroidered side. The interior's pretty cute too. When I first saw it, I kind of thought it looked like Aviator Nation style or look, and I hadn't heard of the brand before, but Googled it. And then with my store being on sale, and I can't remember if these were, I think they were an offer. So an offer came in for $24. I had sat on these since I think October or November. I've had them a while and they hadn't moved yet. So $24 offer came in. I took it, and payout after fees on that piece would be $17.30. Cost of goods was $6, like 6 and some change. I think $6.49 is what Goodwill usually sells things for on their shoes in there. But so profit around $10, and they sold after months and months of having them. So these, I was done. Not sad to see them go. Don't care about holding out for the big ticket. Just keep them moving. And then last but not least, I sold a wool blazer. So this was at that bag sale, and it was a vintage blazer. Let me go grab that. It's a wool vintage blazer. Up here it's marked in pin, size 11-12, but if it's 100% wool, even if it's the older style, it's really good condition. It would look cute on. But if I see 100% wool, that's a good enough quality item that somebody would want to get it just for the material, and they can make it into a modern style piece. But this is, the cut on it and everything was really pretty modern, so I've liked this one a lot. This one sold on Poshmark, and cost of goods I wrote down for $1. It came on the bag sale. Probably less than that, but we'll say $1. Offer came in for $13. I think I had it for $25 for a while, and it wasn't moving since the season's changing. I just counted it to 18. And a previous liker who had added it to a bundle sent me an offer for 13, and I accepted that. So she had sent an offer for 18. I'm sorry. After you total up everything between both eBay and Poshmark, my total cost of goods, so I'm not good at mental math, but I know I'm making money. Total profit starting over. Okay, so to finalize and sum up everything, I will say that total profit for both eBay and Poshmark would be $268. I didn't count this jacket in because it came in today after I had pulled all the numbers and everything for this video. So adding another 12 bucks to that would get us right at $280. So $280 for 2 days is a good turnaround. I think it's great to be able to have this as an extra income. If you guys like learning about different brands that are moving or watching ship with me videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying this to keep me motivated, keep things moving, and help inspire others to do this as a side hustle. It's been great for me. I really like having it as a second income. It allows me to be able to have a second job or have a side hustle where it's not keeping me away from my house. I thrift and source over my lunch break, so it's quickly, everything's about like a mile from where I work downtown. So I can quickly, just 30-minute breaks, hop over, see what's new, grab things that I see that might work. And at home, I'm taking pictures, posting, and listing things in the evenings while I'm hanging out with my husband on the couch. So it works for me. I think it could work for you, and it's great that you don't have to clock in and clock out. It's something I enjoy doing every day. So I'm hoping one day I'll be able to do this full time. But for now, this is good enough for me. All right, you guys have a good weekend. Happy thrifting, and don't forget to like and subscribe.